Hello and welcome to More Post to Post.
More Post to
This is
Post.
our second channel, and we discuss other sports on this channel. We do movie reviews, we do vlogs, all kinds of stuff, basically whatever we want. If you've come across this video, like I said, it's our second channel. Our main channel is called Post to Post, where we talk about all things hockey. If you like hockey, you should go check it out. We post daily hockey content. Now onto the CFL. Well, actually, before we get into the CFL, I'm wearing my NFL hat. This is the only NFL hat I have that's from a team. I have a Super Bowl hat up there, but this is the only team hat I have, and I wore it because I feel bad. And I feel bad because in the NFL video, I ranked it last. I don't feel bad that I ranked it last, but there were so many upset NFL fans at me and calling me names, and for other stuff, I accidentally said the Texas Longhorns instead of the Houston Texans. So I understand why people would be angry too, but I'm sorry that I ranked your team last, Chicago. It's just this logo, the secondary logo, the bear that's on the back of this hat. I really like that one, but I do apologize. It sucks being last, I know. All right, so the CFL Logos, there's 9 teams. This is the Canadian Football League. Different style of football. So there's 3 downs instead of 4 in the NFL.
Yeah, field slightly longer in Canada, 10 yards longer.
Colder days, days. It snows and sometimes.
Oh yeah, and slightly different rules about the extra points and safeties and things like that. But otherwise, most of the CFL is made up of American college players.
Very true.
A lot of Canadian players too, and there are some Canadian players in the NFL. So it's a game you can transition in and out of. From what I understand, the CFL plays by the original football rules that were played by colleges back in the late 1800s. And the NFL has changed, and the CFL has maintained more of the traditional rules.
Interesting. I didn't know that. Learn something new every day.
There you go.
So what we do here is we rank the logos, and there's 9 teams in the CFL, and I've ranked them 9-1, my least favorite logo to my top favorite logo. And I say this at the beginning of all these ranking videos. It is subjective. There's no right or wrong here. It's just totally personal opinion. Your list is going to be different than my list. My list is going to be different than your list. That's just how it is. Don't take this too seriously. It's just a video for fun. Okay, number 9th in last position, I do have the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. It's just a W, kind of like this. Sorry, it's just a W. So how do you rank that ahead of any of the other? And I understand that some of these teams have secondary logos, but this is just the primary logos. Number 8, the Edmonton Eskimos.
Very iconic, classic logo.
And this is not about history at all. This is totally on visual appeal. And I'm not even a football fan, so there's not really much biased opinions in here. But I don't hate it. It reminds me of Green Bay, just because of the colors.
Yeah, a little bit.
But again, it's just a circle with some letters in it, so it doesn't woo me. Number 7, the Calgary Stampeders. I thought this was pretty cool. I do like this. I like the dimension of the drop shadow of the stallion or whatever it is, the horse, obviously. But it is a little simple. Number 6, the Hamilton TigerCats. And I believe that was the same logo used back in the early days of hockey in the early 1900s when Hamilton had a hockey team.
Yes.
It looks very similar.
Very similar.
So it's cool that they're still using that, or I don't know who used it first, whether the CFL team did or the hockey team did.
Yeah,
but,
I don't know, actually.
I do like it. I don't hate it. The one black leg, it kind of looks weird. I understand it's made to look like a shadow, but it just looks like he's got this dead leg that he's kind of dragging behind him. So yeah, looks a little awkward. Number 5, the Ottawa Redblacks. Real strange name for a team.
Strange name. For the time they've only been around a couple of years.
Yeah.
I thought
I don't
the Ottawa Big Smalls. Like
I'm sure there's a reason behind it.
Yeah,
and
the Ottawa Hot Colds. Like I don't know. It makes no sense.
I do like the logo, that circular saw kind of feel, and the unique R. It's not just an R. It's got angles and stuff cut out of it. So I do like that, but it's not amazing.
Doesn't do anything remaining.
Number 4, the BC Lions. I love orange and black together. It's just I like orange just in general, but there could be a little bit more detail in the actual lion itself. It looks kind of sad almost. The eyes kind of have a sad kind of feel to it. So a little more detail, but I do like this logo.
Yeah.
Number 3, the Toronto Argonauts. I like the industrial feel behind this. It kind of has rivets. It almost looks like a porthole on a ship. So I do like that. But again, just the A kind of in the middle. I'm not a big fan of text or just letters. So.
All right.
Number 2, the Saskatchewan Roughriders. I get a sense of an actual football field with this logo because the lines in behind on a green background. I do like that a lot. There is an S there, but it is kind of slanted, italic. So I guess you get some thumbs up for that.
And there's wheat?
There's wheat, yeah. There's wheat from good representation of Saskatchewan, totally. And number 1, I have the Montreal Alouettes.
Finally, he picks Montreal for a something.
Finally. I don't think I've ever ranked Montreal in first in any of the other ones we did. But how do you not like this logo? I mean, it's a dude carrying a football. And the jersey makes its way out of the A into the same color. He's rushing. He's angry. There's motion to this logo. The A is in there, but it's hidden by this guy. Huge thumbs up. I really like this logo.
Cool.
Big time.
I'm very glad.
You're glad they're first? Is this your favorite too?
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm a Montreal Alouettes fan.
Oh, I guess, yeah.
And there were 2 iterations of the Alouettes, remember. There was, the Alouettes, and then they folded. Actually, they moved to the States when the CFL expanded, and then they folded, and then they recreated a new team, which has a new beginning. So, yeah, I like it. I like it a lot.
All right, well, thank you guys very much for watching this video. Hope you liked it. If you did, hit the like button. If you're new to this channel, hit the subscribe button because we're going to be talking other sports in the future. We're going to look at the NFL jerseys. We're going to look at the Premier League logos in soccer over in Europe. We're going to look at the AFL jerseys, the Australian Football League. And there's a ton of other sports that we're going to do. So I'd love it if you could stick around. Oh, NASCAR, that's the other one.
Yes.
NASCAR, baseball stadiums. All kinds of stuff. So stick around for that. I'd love it if you could hit the subscribe button and join us for those videos in the future. And thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Adios.